Have you learned anything today? Yeah. Okay, let's go over and see if you learned anything today. Do you cut off the suckers? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Do you let the plant do what the plant does?
Yeah.
Good. Do you put diseased plant next to the roots?
Yeah.
No! No! Should you water the plant after you prune?
Yeah.
No! What about, should you tie up your plants and give good sunlight and airflow?
Yeah.
Yes! Okay, well, you're 3 for 5. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see if they can be 5 for 5. More air throughout. And the leaves are dying. It's just not looking good. So I'm going to trim some of this stuff. And here's a perfect example of a sucker right here. Got 2 stems. We got a little sucker coming throughout. You can either pinch that off if they're young. That's easy. Or you can just use a nice pair of pruning shears. There's another example. Got 2 stems and a little sucker coming out throughout. You just lop that guy off, you're good to go. Because I do let things just kind of grow unruly, especially in my compost area, I'm always surprised on what will come up next and what will actually work. If something actually works, then I will pull it out, transplant it somewhere else, and then I get a free plant. It saves on expenses for the year, and also I get tomatoes a lot earlier on than I would. Now, I'm not opposed to buying things from the store. Of course, we all have those likes that we want to get a certain type of variety from the store, but if you can harvest your seed when you're producing your spaghetti sauce or what have you, put it in your compost, and then next year you're going to have potentially some free plants. But just like I did on the other side, I'm just going to clean this up, try to pull it off, put it up on the trellis, get some more airflow around, cut anything out that might be browning, maybe diseased looking, and I'm going to remove that. And I'm actually going to remove that completely from my compost bin. I don't want any of those disease dying plants in my compost itself. Might be getting a little bit too paranoid there, but that being said, it's served me well over the years. So let me just clean this one up. Again, this is not rocket science. These plants, and I'm actually getting a little pear variety for here. And I want to say this is also a indeterminate variety. These plants were here before us, they'll be here after us. You don't have to do anything to them, really. But if you want to cut back on the disease, the mold is really what I get around here. And I'm in zone 10B. And that's partially due to lack of airflow. So what I'll do is I'll just clean this up, make sure that I get nice airflow through these things, and allow this plant to flourish, give me some more tomatoes rather than more leaves. And that's what I'm looking for. So let me get to it, and that's it, really. It's not rocket science. Trim it like you think. Enjoy your tomato harvest. Because I live in such a hot and dry climate, I'm in zone 10B. What I like to do is the cuttings that aren't diseased, that was just extra, I'll keep this around for compost, protect compost and mulch, I should say. And I'll keep this around the stem. It will retain a little bit more water. I've separated out the ones that were a little bit yellow, might have been diseased, and I'll take these and I'll just throw them away. I don't want to introduce anything else into the base of my tomato plant. Again, pretty easy. Don't overthink it. Just clean it up as much as you can. And that being said, you should have a great tomato harvest. So until next time, stay relaxed, keep on living.
to say bye?
Bye.
Bye. Wow.